The Sacramento Kings are 5-16. They are horrible, and it's probably only a matter of time before they trade the whole goddamn team. But I'm giving them one more chance. As you see on the screen, we have replaced current Russell Westbrook with his prime version 97 overall, and I've replaced current Demar Derozan with his prime version at a 93 overall. So today we're going to be asking, can prime Russell and prime Demar Derozan save the Sacramento Kings? Yeah, boys, listen, I have not posted a video in 6 days, bro. I got sick, I got my cats neutered, and it was Thanksgiving. It was the most hectic week. We're back to daily uploads. I ain't gonna miss another day. Back to the regular schedule, daily 2K uploads, bro. And you listen, y'all been loving these type videos, bro. They're putting the prime players, trying to save the franchise. Y'all been loving these style of videos, bro. So if you do like the video, make sure to hit a like, make sure to drop a sub, because we're on the road to 10K. You already know that though. But this Kings team is really bad. We're not gonna go in depth about talking about how bad they are because they suck. We all know they suck. One more thing is they both have 97 shot tendency, 99 touch tendency. They're gonna have the ball at all times. And let's see what this rotation is gonna be looking like. So you got Russell and you got DeMar in the backcourt, right? Two stud players. You got LaVine at the 3. You have Chris Murray or Keegan Murray, and then you have Drew Eubanks for now. Obviously, Sabonis come back in like a week, and then you have Monk, you have Schroeder, Precious, Keon Ellis off the bench. Where are they sitting at in the playoffs right now? Can they turn this season around? They are sitting at the 14th seed. So even if it's not just this year, we are doing multiple seasons. So they're gonna have a full another season to kind of lock in for a full season. But for now, let's see if they can turn it around. First game after the big time acquisitions of the two prime players is a win over the Houston Rockets. A really good win where you see Malik Monk do nothing but score the damn ball. Westbrook in his prime version giving you 24, 13, and 7, and DeMar is giving you 28 and 4. DeMar, you know, he the mid-range master. Let's see if they can go on a little run here to start this. They have a 1-point loss against the Miami Heat. Malik Monk 27 again. He's really hooping out there. And then one thing I did want to point out is this is all on automated, so I'm not rebuilding the team. If the team decides to make any trades, draft anybody, sign anybody, I'm not in control of it. It's just the franchise of the Sacramento Kings. Big time triple doubles. This is what we're looking like for. This is what we're looking for Russell Westbrook to come in here and do for this Kings team. Triple doubles out of nowhere, everywhere. 24, 9, and 10. This is what he's doing in real life. But DeMar is gonna add this element to this game. He's hooping. Hold on, they were able to beat Dallas right there. All right, so we're at the trade deadline, and from 5-16 all the way to 27 and 25, they have gotten past the 500 mark, and they're all the way up in the 9 seed pushing for a playing spot. So this is what happens when you add prime Westbrook and DeMar Derozan. Listen, Kings front office, y'all, this is all y'all gotta do. Just get prime Westbrook and get prime DeMar Derozan. Wow, Westbrook's averaging 19. I mean, I guess you gotta account for the start of the season, the first 21 games of the season that they play with their normal versions. 19 points, 9 points, 8 rebounds. Next season he's gonna have average and be like 24 or whatever. DeMar is averaging 24, 4, and 4 at the halfway point of the season, and he's shooting 36% from 3. That's what you want to see out of DeMar Derozan, shooting 36% from 3. What was DeMar's best season? I guess this 2016-17 season where he averaged 27 points per game. The efficiency was not there from 3, but really good. DeMar has been that guy. I've always been a big DeMar guy. It doesn't look like they made any moves here. No, it does not. They got Sabonis back in the lineup, and they got some good wins, bro. They beat Dallas here, which is always a good sign if you are beating Dallas in the 2K simulation, because you know that's a rare scenario. 156 on the Wizards here. DeMar dropped 46. That's a hot game right there. 4 for 5 from 3. It would have beat the Detroit Pistons. Nice little win, triple double from Westbrook. What's another impressive win? Lakers win here. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. These guys combined for 90 points. Let's continue to go to the end of the season. Any big time trades happen? Just a little quick check. Celtics traded for Paul George, Klay Thompson for Bailey Sharman. Celtics trying to go all in. What is going on here? Celtics just traded for Paul George and they traded for Klay. I guess Klay's kind of butt though. 9 seed right now. Let's see if they can make a push to the playoffs. I don't see why not. Hold on, quick check. Are they both all-stars? It might be weird because of this first year. Westbrook's still an all-star, which is crazy, but no DeRozan. Okay. All right, season is a wrap. Nikola Jokic takes home MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Reed Shepherd wins 6-man, 16 points a game for that boy Reed. Wemby Depoy, Russell Westbrook wins Most Improved Player. Yeah, you could say that. And then Cade won Clutch Player. Mike Brown and the Knicks won 63 games. All right, bet. All NBA first team. No Westbrook, no DeMar Derozan. Second team does feature Russell Westbrook. He comes in here, averages 20 points, 9 rebounds, damn near 9 assists, 2 steals a game on 55, 36, 82 splits. So this team finished in the West, of course. The West is always a little bit more challenging than the East. They finished the 7th seed. So from 5-16 at the start of the season to the 7th seed, they went 48 and 34, which would be the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. In the West, it is going to be the 7th seed. So they are in the play-in. They just have to win 1 game to make the playoffs. So we'll see if they can do that. 2K wants Malik Monk to now start over Zach LaVine. Bring Zach LaVine off the bench as a 6-man and move DeRozan to the 3. Whatever 2K wants to do. Like I said, I'm not in charge of this team. Final stats on the season: DeMar actually led this team in points with 24, 4, and 5. Shot 35% from 3. Really good season out of DeMar Derozan, prime self. Him and Westbrook averaged 20. LaVine gave him 18 off the bench. bench. He is on a 1-year deal. We'll see if they re-sign LaVine or if he does walk. That's going to be interesting to see next year. Monk's still giving you 16 points on 50, 40, 90. That's elite stuff. Sabonis 14 and 11, and then the rest of the guys. As for the team stats, you have the Kings having a top 13 offense, so pretty respectable, I would say. But as for their defense, it is really good. They got a top 5 defense in the NBA with a 4.4 differential, which is the 7th best in the league. So, but they are going to have to get out of this play-in game. They got to just win one game, like I said. They got Golden State in the first round. Obviously, you know this Golden State team has been not the best. You know, Jimmy came out and said, listen, y'all can't rebound, bro. Y'all need to tighten up. It just seems like wherever Jimmy goes, he's always kind of complaining. All right, Warriors are winning in this one. We have a close game. I would love to get some gameplay off rip. 4-point game, 2 minutes to go. Let's hop in. Man, I tell you, bro, I was watching my cats, bro. I've been watching my cats in a little room with them for like 4 days, bro. Like in the afternoon, bro. It's been hectic. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Anyway, Russell Westbrook. Anyway, how was y'all Thanksgiving, man? Drop in the comments down below. I gotta know how y'all Thanksgiving was. I know it's a little late because it's damn near Tuesday or Monday, whatever the hell I'm recording this on. Sabonis, little midi, chicken. Kings go up by 4. 2 minutes to go. All right, so you got LaVine guarding Jimmy Butler. Not the best matchup according to yeah, wow, yep, that's sad. That's sad, Zach LaVine. I need you to tighten up. As the Kings fan just crashed out and got kicked out of the game because LaVine wasn't playing no damn defense. That shit was hilarious. It showed right there. Westbrook over to Sabonis again. I forgot they got the little chemistry back in the OKC days. Westbrook attacking Curry. He can't guard him. He's gonna go to the cup and he go get the finish. That's Brody right there, cradle that shit, boy. Yeah, the Kings, you might want to switch Zach LaVine off Jimmy Butler. That might be a good idea. Jimmy just trying to abuse that. Down to Al Horford. Terrible pass. Steal by Sabonis. DeMar Derozan. Prime DeRozan wearing that number 10. Let's go get a bucket. And DeMar DeRozan turns the ball over. So 2K AI never seeks to fail. Jimmy all the way down to Curry. Curry goes up and he's going to miss a layup. Rebound Horford. Back to Curry. Horford turns the ball over. This is a sloppy ass game. Westbrook all the way down to Malik Monk, who punches that shit. Jimmy Butler has touched the ball more than Steph Curry. Very interesting. Very interesting offense, Steve Curry. Very interesting. Well, I guess that's why. That is the second time Zach LaVine has got thrown into the stands. And they're going to be following Westbrook off rip. I am not watching free throws, so we'll simcast the rest of this one. And the Kings win by 6. Russell 26 and 11. DeMar Derozan 25. And they're going to be advancing to the playoffs. All right, so they're in the first round now. They advance and they get to play the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round of playoffs, which is always a fun matchup. You know, Anthony Edwards, okay. Yeah, this team's good. Game number 1 of the series is going to go to the Sacramento Kings. They win by 1 point. DeMar gives you 28. Westbrook 18 and 13. That's a big time game 1 victory. Can they get game 2? They sure cannot. Anthony Edwards goes for 42 points. Okay. Westbrook and DeRozan going crazy. The big time game 3 here is also going to go to the Sacramento Kings and DeMar DeRozan. 55 shots. 55 points. He only missed 5 shots. So that's a vintage DeMar DeRozan game, going absolutely crazy. Ant tried to match him with 50, but DeMar's better than Anthony Edwards. Game 4 is going to go to the Kings again. 32 apiece for the 2 prime guys. Can they get out in 5 games? Yes, they can. Wow. Well, I was not expecting that. Triple-double from Westbrook, but they advance on to round number 2 against the 3-seeded Houston Rockets, and they're starting Josh Okogie at the 2. Don't count out the prime Sacramento Kings. What if they go on a run right now and win the championship? Don't count them out yet. Game number 1 goes to the Houston Rockets. Okay, they lose by 4 points. At least it was a close game. All right, game number 2. Let's see here. Okay, well, the Rockets go up 2-0. Damn, another close game. They only lost by 2. 2 for 12 for Malik Monk. That is terrible. They can't go down 3-0 here. They have to win game 3 no matter what. And they are going to go down 3-0. And DeMar DeRozan drops another 50 ball. But unfortunately, it's just not enough. Another horrible game from Malik Monk. Holy shit. And are they going to get swept in round number 2? No, they do get game 4. Okay. We'll simcast. Can they make a 3-0 comeback? Can Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan make a 3-0 comeback? I don't see why not. It's 2K at the end of the day, so it's just not realistic. And they have the lead into the 4th quarter. 14-point game. Yeah, they're going to win 2 in a row. Can they win another 2 in a row is the real question. Triple-double from Russell Westbrook. Westbrook and DeRozan both playing 40 minutes a night. Let's see. They just got to win 2 little games in a row. That's not that much to ask. They got the lead in the 3rd. Going into the 4th quarter, they have a big-time lead again. Are they really about to make a 3-0? They've already won 3 straight games to 4-7. Another triple-double from Russell Westbrook. No way they make a 3-0 comeback on the Houston Rockets. A generational fumble by KD and them. KD should really just call quits and retire if they lose this one. But they are kind of, oh, they're down 15. Oh, wait, they bring it back in the 3rd. Can they bring it back in the 4th? No. Down by 11. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Damn, how you gonna win 3 in a row, but you don't get game 7? They end up getting eliminated by 14 points here in round 2. After a 5-16 start to the season, making the playoffs with 7 seed, coming in here and bringing the hot Rockets to 7 after beating the 1-2 seeded Timberwolves. That's kind of crazy. That's a good season if you ask me. I think they might have a good chance of doing something next year with the full season. Let's get into year 2. Knicks, Thunder NBA Finals. Knicks win in 6. Towns wins Finals MVP. All right, bet. They got the 22nd pick in the draft. We'll see what they do with this one. Who got the number 1 pick. Oh, great. The Rockets got Darren Peterson. Oh, that's just fantastic. All right, Kings with the 22nd pick are going to be drafting this Nicholas Avdilas guy. This guy is the Luka out of VTech, bro. Guy's literally a stud. LaVine accepts his player option, so he's coming back for $50 million. So they are going to have Zach LaVine back. Okay. Do they have any other money besides that? They really don't. So we'll see what they just sign any minimum guys or anything like that to start a free agency. Austin Reeves leaves the Lakers, goes to the Chicago Bulls. Kings literally didn't sign anybody in free agency. All right, player progression is here. Ignore all this. This is just gets kind of messed up when you import a player. These guys are still the same overalls. Sabonis does drop by 2. LaVine drops by 2 as well. You have Devin Carter going up 3, Dominique Clifford going up 3, and so does Maxime Reynaud. So pretty much the same team, you know, a little bit worse version of Sabonis and LaVine, but with a full season with the 2 prime guys, we'll see what they can kind of put together. All right, same lineup looking like Westbrook, looking like DeRozan, LaVine, Keegan Murray, Sabonis, and then you have Monk, Schroeder, Devin Carter, Dominique Clifford, and Avdilas off the bench. All right, first game of the season is going to be a 1-point victory. All right, that's nice. That's nice. Could we see a possible MVP Westbrook season? I feel like he can if he's going to be averaging triple doubles and whatnot. So it's definitely a possibility in my eyes. It's prime Russell Westbrook at the end of the day. The guy averaged triple double in the whole goddamn season. So why can't he do it in the simulation? Off to a pretty good start. We'll send him about 20 games into the season and see where they're at. Sitting a little bit above 500. Okay. 21 games into the season, they're 11-10. So nothing really spectacular to start this second season. DeMar DeRozan still averaging 24 a game. What's Russ averaging so far? 23, 10, and 8. So he's definitely hooping as well. But is it leading to victories? The question is it leading to wins? I just don't know if it's going to. But right now, 11-10 is going to actually put them at the 6th seed. The West is kind of boo-boo this year, at least to start the season. So we'll see if that keeps up. We'll go to the trade deadline. All right, so we're approaching the trade deadline here, and they scored 160 points on the Nets. I mean, holy, that's a big-time box score right there. All right, so they're 28-23, which is pretty good. I would say pretty good. They beat OKC, which is always a good sign. Dominique Clifford went crazy. So they were what? They were 2 games above 500 last year. This time they're 5 games above 500 at the deadline. 28-23 is going to put them at the 6th seed. So if they could avoid the play-in, that might be nice, but they're probably going to end up being a play-in team. You know, it's been good. It's been a lot better. They've been a playoff team, but no really crazy succession. Y'all let me know down in the comments down below if y'all think that these 2 prime guys could lead this team to a top 3 seed and make a playoff push. I don't know. Quick look at stats halfway through. Russ, DeMar, same pretty much same thing. LaVine is shooting. Wow. LaVine is having an incredibly efficient season. 60, 46, 91 splits. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So LaVine is hooping. He is on a 1-year deal again, so he's probably going to be going to a different team next year. Sabonis still doing his thing. Malik Monk also on a 1-year deal, so they'll have to address those things next year. All right, definitely kind of started to pick it up in the second half of the season. They might have the exact same record as they did last year, 48-34, and they are actually going to do better. They actually go on a really nice end of the season run right there. Jokic goes back-to-back MVPs, 31-12. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year, 6-man DeJounte Murray. Wemby wins Depoy. Most improved goes to, yeah, that's a weak-ass most improved. I ain't gonna lie to you. From 3 points to 5 points, from 2 boards to 7. Y'all could have done better than that, 2K. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then Luka Clutch player, Mike Brown wins Coach of the Year again. All right, bet. No first team for Westbrook. Does he make second team? He sure does. 21, 10, and 8 for Russell Westbrook. Almost shot 40% from 3, which is kind of crazy. How they have Westbrook shooting 93% from the line? That is just not, what? 2K, what? Come on now. No DeMar DeRozan, obviously, again, which is all right. And they finished the 3 seed. So yeah, they go on a nice little run at the end of the season there. They win 50 games, 50-32. Respectable record. Tied with OKC. You have a top 3 seed. That's good. We'll take that. This is what the lineup's looking like to go into the playoffs. They keep moving LaVine to the bench, and it didn't work last time, so I don't know why they're trying it again. But like I said, I ain't in control of it, bro. It's 2K's team. Whatever they want to do. Final look at stats on the season once again. Did LaVine keep up that crazy shooting percentage? He kind of did, low-key. He kind of did. He didn't shoot 90% from the line, but he still shot the ball really, really well. Yeah, he's hooping. What can I say? As for team stats, once again, they're going to have a top 10 offense in the NBA. Okay, cool. And as for their defense, it's going to be top 10 as well. So top 10 in both metrics, top 7-point differential. They could go on a nice little run here. Let's see. Golden State in round 1, they beat Golden State in the play-in last year. And this Golden State team just keeps getting worse. Jimmy regressing. Draymond's not even a 75 overall anymore. What overall is Draymond now? Is Draymond even in the league? They don't even got Draymond no more. He must have, oh, here he is. He's just not even in the rotation because he's so bad. Yeah, this team's boo-boo. That team is trash. They probably should stand no chance against the Sacramento Kings. It's a 1-1 series though, because Curry's trying to carry. What else is new? Game 3. Okay, hold on. Moses Moody. Westbrook's hooping so far in this first round. What's DeMar doing in the first round? 22. All right. Hey, Sacramento will do Sacramento things. I'm not gonna lie. If they go down 3-1, this might be a wrap here. They do tie to 2s. All right. 39-12 for Westbrook. Can they get game 6 or game 5? No, they cannot. They go down 3-2 in the series. Curry goes for 40. They might be getting eliminated by Steph Curry, and literally just Steph Curry. Nobody else on this team is doing shit besides Steph. And oh my God, they're losing in the first half. That Warriors team that we just looked at, oh my God, they are really going to beat them. Oh, well, the Sacramento Kings know one thing, and that's how to scam series, scam games, and go out sad. They get eliminated by 15 points. They lose in 6 games as the 3 seed. And let's take one more look at this Golden State Warriors team. Yo, this team is trash. It's literally just Steph. Jimmy didn't even really do much. The guy didn't even shoot 10% from 3. Oh, nah, that's bogus. Nah, the Kings are straight doo-doo, bro. Sorry, Kings fans. Y'all are straight doo-doo, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Playoff stats look good, but that's another year of disappointment. I don't know how many years we're gonna go into this. What's a good amount of years that would show if the team would do something with 2 prime players? As the Timberwolves sweep in the NBA Finals and wins Finals MVP, we could go 3 years, we could go 4, we could go 5. I think maybe 5 is a good point. We'll see how they're doing. Depends how they're doing. All right, well, the Timberwolves get it done, and that's year 2 in the books. Big retirement class. You got Braun, you got KD, Harden, and PG. Come on, Kings. Y'all gotta lock in, bro. Y'all gotta lock in for me. The Rockets got back-to-back #1 picks in the NBA draft. That's some host shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy. I do believe the Kings do need a new head coach, though. Let's see if they bring back their boy Doug Christie, and they're gonna re-sign Doug Christie for what? I have never seen this before. The Sacramento Kings would exceed their staff budget given the current select. Why are you telling me? I'm not in charge of this shit. Just go sign a coach, man. I don't care who it is. Who do we sign, bro? They brought back Doug Christie. All right, 24th pick in the draft once again for the Sacramento Kings. The Rockets gonna take, who the hell is? I forgot to import a draft class. Great, I forgot to import the draft class. Pick 24. They're actually gonna be trading the pick for Tobias Harris and Sam Hauser. That is not the move. I can promise you that. But I guess if they're trying to win now, I guess it is. I guess that's the move. Are they going to bring back Zach LaVine? We shall see. Jokic signs to the Brooklyn Nets. Well, that's something that would probably never happen in real life. Giannis goes to the Nuggets. Okay, so they lose Jokic, but they sign Giannis. Okay, 2K. Donovan Mitchell goes to the Bucks. Yo, am I tripping or are the Kings just not here? Where are the Kings at? They didn't make any signings. Am I tripping or something? Am I missing a K here? Am I just slow or what? Zach LaVine signed to the Washington Wizards. Okay, so they lost Zach LaVine. They didn't sign anybody. It doesn't look like. Oh no, they weren't lying. They literally didn't sign anybody. Well, Westbrook and Derozan still obviously nice as hell. Sabonis is kind of poo now at a straight 80 overall. You have a little bit of progression out of the Nicholas Abdelas guy. The Sergio Delaria guy went up 4, but this team is straight buns, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This team is straight buns. The Kings just decide not to do anything in free agency. Hey, I don't know what to tell y'all. All right, let's take a look at this rotation in year number 3. Westbrook, Demar Derozan. They're starting Nicholas Abdelas here. First real minutes of his career. Let's see what he can do with it. Keegan Murray, Sabonis, Malik Monk, Devin Carter, Tobias Harris, Dominique Clifford off the bench. You know, that's not terrible. At least they got Tobias Harris. They traded for him. He didn't have a bad season last year. We'll see if he can kind of put some stuff together here. All right, first game of the season is going to be a big time victory. Westbrook, triple-double off rip. Come on, Westbrook. I need a trip. If the Kings want to do something special, like real special, and win a championship in this video, West needs to have a MVP type season. It needs to happen. You know what I mean? 13-8 off rip. That's not bad. And Russ averaging 25 and a damn near 10-10. 25 again for DeMar DeRozan. Good start by the guys, bro. I would say that best start so far we've seen by the guys 4 seed, and they both averaging 25 a game. So let's keep this up. They should win all these games. All these boo-boo ass teams, bro. Beat all these teams. Yeah, look at them. Oh, they starting to hoop now for real. Let's go. Big game against Denver coming up right here. Can they beat Denver? No, they cannot. All right. Trade deadline, we're looking at 34-19. The best record they've had at the halfway point by far so far in this video. 47-5 for Dallas. You just might not be able to get to that point. But 34-14 or 19 is a good ass record, bro. Seems like they've maybe found something in their rotation that's kind of working. Let's take a look at the team stats real quick. Yeah, 25 a game for these boys. Actually 26 for Russ. Damn near averaging 10 and 9. 41% from 3. This is Westbrook's best season by far. He's playing up to a 99 overall. And you got DeRozan giving you 25, 5 and 4. Again, really good season out of these top 2 guys. Malik Monk still putting in work. Sabonis is very, very disappointing. And then Murray, Nicholas Abdelas, his first real PT minutes, averaging 10 a game. We'll take that. Top 11 offense once again. Defensively, that shit is top 5 again. And they got a top 7 point differential. So it's kind of been where they're at the past 2 seasons with the metrics wise, offense, defense, whatnot. But they have the best record. They've just been gutting out wins, I guess. Is Russell Westbrook in an MVP race? I feel like he should be. Yo, what? How you averaging a triple-double and you're not in an MVP conversation? Will DeMar DeRozan ever make an all-star team? No. SGA does take home that MVP. 35 and 8 for SGA, Stokes Rookie of the Year. Wemby was DPOY, Chris Nack most improved, and the Mavs won 71 games. All right, All-NBA first team, second team, another year at second team for Russell Westbrook. 26, 10 and 8 for Russell Westbrook. 43% from 3 for Russell Westbrook is insane. The guy almost shot 50, 40, 90. Russell Westbrook almost shot 50, 40, 90. Hey, I ain't gonna complain about it. DeMar DeRozan yet to make an All-NBA team. It's all good though. It's all good, DeMar. They finished the 4 seed with a, I wish I could see the record, 53 and 29 record. Not bad. Best record so far, right? We ain't gonna complain about the best record so far. You got Houston again. They got swept by Houston round 1, and now this Houston team got Amen Thompson and Darren Peterson in the backcourt. You might not be able to win this series either. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Game number 1 is gonna go to Sacramento. That being said, Russ said, hold on. Let me drop a little triple-double real quick. Come on, y'all. Let's tighten up for me, bro. Up 2-0 in the series. Come on, Russ. I need you to take over, man. You are prime Russell Westbrook, bro. You are a top player of all time, bro. For real. Let's go up 3-1 and let's end this out. Yup, up 3-1 in the series. Let's close that bitch in 5. Yup, thank you. Thank you, Russ. Thank you, Demar. Thank you, 45. 32 a game in that first round for Demar Derozan going crazy. All right, round 2. This is where shit gets real. This is where shit gets real. You got to go play the Dallas Mavericks. And them boys won 71 games. They won 71 games, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, they won 71 games. This is the Kings championship right here. This is our championship. If you can beat Dallas, we'll consider this a championship in my eyes because they're not going to win. They lose by 5 game number 1. Yeah, Demar and Russ, y'all could both drop 40s. Y'all still win. Yo, the team is garbage. How y'all doing everything? The rest of the team ain't do shit. Yo, that is bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, game number 2, big one. And okay, they're down 2-0 in the series. Don't worry. It's not Flag. It's not Kyrie. It's not AD. It's Jaden Hardy. It's Anthony Simons, apparently. Yo, this game is crazy. Game number 3. Okay, they do get game 3, though. Westbrook, Demar Derozan. Okay. Respectable win. Y'all got 1 game. That's respectable. Game, okay. They go down 3-1. All right, well, unfortunately, Dallas, you know, it was unfortunate. They had to run into the Dallas Mavericks. You know, you had to go through them at some point, right? You're not going to come back from a 3-1. It'd be nice if you could get game 6 or force a game 6, or we get a little game to hop into, right? 6-point game. I mean, I hop in, I guess. Let's see. It's still a close game. 2 minutes left, right? Anything's possible. Russ first free throw is up and is good. 6-point game, bro. That's a close game. Close enough game to get some stops and try to make a miracle 3-1 comeback. Kyrie with the ball in the post. What is Kyrie trying to do on Russell Westbrook? Do you not know that he's swole as hell? What in the world? Yo, this game is so trash. 5 seconds back to basket 2K. Yo, this game is pathetic, bro. Real shit. This game is actually pathetic. Russell Westbrook with Kyrie. Bumping off Kyrie. Get off me, little boy. Get off me. Step back. Oh my God. Step back off of 1 leg. That was a crazy shot. It was not good, though. That is Westbrook's shot, though. I ain't gonna lie. He do be doing that. Jaden Hardy. What in the world? Jaden Hardy. Rebound AD and AD. Yeah, nah. With your only big being an old wash, Domantas Sabonis, that's really not good. What a pass by Westbrook. Back over to Keegan Murray. Probably wouldn't go up with that on AD. And one? Nope, charging foul. Okay, probably going to be the game, but I mean, we'll watch this last possession. If they get a stop and a score, we'll see. Flag, who's that? Nicholas Abdullah's guarding Flag. He just let him take the 3. Flag misses, rebound Russ. All right, we got to go quick. Need a three. Nicholas Abdullah's all the way. You got a little baby on you. Westbrook, got to shoot a 3. Westbrook all the way, pull up midi. Okay, I'm not watching them foul, to be honest with you. This game's over. All right, and they lost. Flag had 45. Nice. And there they go. 3 years down. Haven't got to the conference finals. They've gotten so close to the conference finals, but they have not got there, unfortunately. Demar Derozan and Russell Westbrook had a really good playoffs again. Demar really stepped up. Demar's been good in this video, you know? So one of them hasn't been bad. One of them hasn't been better, really. I mean, Russell probably been better, but Demar's been really solid as the Dallas Mavericks win the NBA Finals. But I think we either go 1 more year or 2 more years. Let's go 2 more years. We'll cap it at 5 years. That'll give them more than enough time to see how they would do with a whole 5 years, multiple different renditions of the team. Another year with a late 1st round pick. They end up drafting Anthony Thompson. Not bad. All right, they actually have some money to spend here. Looks like they are gonna have. They could sign Curry if they wanted to. They could sign Zion. Let's see. They do have some bread because it's Westbrook, it's Derozan, and that's pretty much it. So let's see what they do in free agency. Got to sign some players now. All right. Well, Luka signed to the Warriors. John Morant goes to the Lakers. So some weird shit going on here. Steph Curry signs to the Atlanta Hawks, and oh my God, the Kings got Zion. I didn't even realize. Let's go to the Sacramento Kings. Who else did they sign? Y'all got me excited now. Oh my God, we signed some players. Zion mainstreaming it. So now you got Westbrook, you got DeMar, and you got Zion. No spacing whatsoever. You got a bunch of brick 3-point shooters on the court. Malik Monk, they re-signed Devin Carter, Capella. They brought in Lou Dort, Jalen Harrelson, and they brought in Rudy Gobert. I'm just saying, I'm going to fix these guys because they're not going to be regressing in the video. That's not the point of the video for them to get worse. But Zion is a 3rd star now that they have. Could get them over the top. Devin Carter gets better. Tyler Smith gets better that they had. I didn't even know that. Okay, we might be onto something now. Zion Williamson. All right, lineup looking like Westbrook, DeRozan, Murray, Zion, and Capella now. They have no more Sabonis. I'm just now realizing. Or is he here somewhere? No, he's gone. They don't have Sabonis anymore. And then you got Devin Carter, Lou Dort, Malik Monk, Tyler Smith, and Thomas Haw off the bench. Okay, really nice defensive backcourt with Carter and Malik Monk. We'll see what that can do. So let's see. Zion on the team now. Can Zion really get him to the next level? I really think he can, bro. I really think he can. Zion's a really big time player to add to a top 3 team of 2 guys who are already attacking the rim. Now you got a 3rd guy who can just bang down low. I like that. We'll see if 2K does. I'm gonna see how boys at deadline. Okay, guys, we're at the trade deadline, and I got something to announce. The Kings traded for Kawhi Leonard. They traded Keegan Murray for Kawhi Leonard. I don't know what overall Kawhi is. We're about to find out right now. He's probably gonna be like an 80. Okay, he's an 81. That's still a good trade. They're trying to go all in. They traded Keegan Murray for Kawhi Leonard. So now they're looking like Westbrook, DeRozan, old Kawhi, Zion, Tyler Smith, Okay, this team's got something going on. And they're 37-13. They're the 2 seed. This might be the championship year. Who would have thought Zion Williamson might have been the savior in year number 4, whatever we're at. Yeah, okay, I love this. I love this team so far. Zion, leading scorer, 25 a game for Zion. He's coming in here and he's really been doing his thing as, honestly, a main piece. With 2 prime guys, he's averaging the most points. Westbrook, 23, 8 and 9, still doing his thing, 45% for 3. I don't know what's going on with him. And then Demar Derozan still doing his thing. The rest of the team, Kawhi Leonard ain't really doing shit. Malik Monk is cool, but it's really about these top 3 guys. All right, top 4 offense in the NBA. Yes, top defense, top 2 defense, second best point differential. This is the year. If there is any a year that this is going to happen, it is a year. I'm adding one more contract. I was going to say I'm adding one more contract. They extended these guys for 1,000 years, so don't have to worry about that. All right, season is a wrap, and Victor Wembanyama takes home MVP. Listen, guys, as Stephen wins Rookie of the Year, listen, we're in a really, really good spot with this team. 63-9 team. The Dallas Mavericks still have the best record in the NBA. That being said, this team was still hooping. Westbrook sneaking into second team again, 23, 8 and 9 for Russell Westbrook, continuing to make second teams in 4 straight seasons. Third team, you are going to see Zion again, 24, 6 and 6. You got 2 All-NBA caliber players, which is dope. And Russ made all defensive first team this year. Okay, 2 seed for the Sacramento Kings, coming in here 62-20. 62-20. You got a legitimate chance to win a championship in this season. Legitimate chance. With this being the lineup heading into the playoffs, really good looking lineup. Round number 1 against the Utah Jazz. They got Ace Bailey. Okay, Ace Bailey in a trash Jimmy Butler. Now this is a series that is going to go to the Sacramento Kings, I would assume 2-0, 3-0, and they're going to be sweeping the Utah Jazz. Okay, Russell Westbrook, let's go. Come on, championship. Round 2, they got the Spurs. MVP Wemby, Harper, Castle, Dick, Jeremy Sohan. That is a good 3-seeded team, bro, and they still got Swipe of the Fox off the bench. How many games did that Spurs team win? They won 56. This is no walk in the park series, but the Kings got to tighten up and put their best foot forward. Game 1 is a victory. Tyler Smith, who would have thought Tyler Smith would be the man, who hitting 4 for 7 from 3. Game 2, okay, tie series at once. Kawhi trying to do his revenge type things. They only lost by 1 in that game right there. Huge game 3 here is going to go to Sacramento. Westbrook, 32-12 in OT. They win by 3. Game to go up 3-1 in the series. No, tied at 2s. All right, I will simcast this game because this is an important game 5. You go up 3-2 in the series, you're looking feeling real comfortable. And it looks like they're going to do just that. And they are going to do, whoa. Really bad 4th quarter. Tie game, 2:16 to go. You got Clint Capella guarding Victor Wembanyama, and he's getting stops on him. Russell Westbrook wearing the number 15. I'm just now realizing. Russell Westbrook all the way downhill, pull up midi. That's his game. No good. Dylan Harper to the board, pushing the ball up the court. Dylan Harper over to Dick, Grady Dick. Over to Steph Castle, clean, look at a shot, and that's not chicken. Rebound DeMar DeRozan. All right, behind the back on Dylan Harper. Down to Kawhi Leonard, pull up midi for Kawhi. No good. He cannot get the rebound, and that's going to be King's ball. Ball into Kawhi. Over to West. Russell. Down to Capella. Please, Capella, think about... Oh, my God, Capella. Oh, my God, Capella. Got Wemby jumping. Is that Hakeem or Capella? Clint. Let's go. Get your ass up in the air, Big Vic. Oh, my God, look at Capella. Capella. Oh, okay. Capella's feeling like somebody who he's never played like before. All right, come on, Russ. Tie game, minute 22. Russ, put your shoulder down. Hop step. What is this, 2K17? No, 2K20. What 2K was hop step OD? 2K20? Nah, it was like 21. I'm bullshit. I'm bugging. I think it was 21. Ball down to Big Vic. Look at Capella. Trying to guard him. Big Vic. Oh my God. He killed him. Victor had enough of the Capella bullshit. Tie game in the left. Here comes Devin Carter. Give it back to the best player on the court. Clint Capella. Westbrook. Fadeaway midi. Rebound. Clint. Oh my God. Who the hell is he feeling like? He's doing too much, bro. Just get the rebound. 45 seconds left. Ball down to Wemby. Oh God. Kawhi guarding him. Good D by Kawhi, but that is just too easy. Find Mr. Hakeem Olajuwon with the ball into DeMar DeRozan. 40 seconds left. Devin Carter open midi. Devin Carter's the one to take the shot. Westbrook gets the rebound and he draws the foul. That's what Westbrook does, man. All right, he hits the first one. Second one is up. Got to hit this one, and both are chicken. All right, tie game, 34 seconds left. Spurs could go 2 for 1 here. They elect not to. They say, let's get a good shot. Oh my God, they do go 2 for 1 because Clint Capella is asleep. What you sleeping for, Clint? Ball into Russell Westbrook. Here we go. This could be the series. Westbrook all the way. Westbrook goes up. Too easy. That is too easy. Clint Capella or Wemby. Type in the comments down below right now. Clint or Vic. 5 seconds left. Dylan Harper said, I'm doing it myself. Dylan Harper getting locked. Get your ass locked up, man. That's some locked up shit, boy. What's wrong with you? Huh? Good D, Ross. Back into the simcast. Start of overtime. Let's see what happens here. Oh no. Keep it close. All right, picking it up with minute 54 left. DeMar DeRozan at the stripe. Gotta stick both of these. DeMar, first one is up and it's good. All right, let's hit both, DeMar. Come on. All right, DeRozan hits both. All right, up by 2. 2 minutes to go. Down to Wemby. Come on, Clint. Let's lock his ass up here. I feel a post fade coming. I feel a post fade. Good D, Clint. Look at Clint. Oh my God. Defensive player of the year. Oh my God. Oh my God. Clint Capella is on bullshit right now. This man is hooping. Demar Derozan up to Kawhi. Kawhi, you got to finish that. Good finish. 4-point game. This is Clint Capella's series, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he is winning this game. Look at Wemby's pissed off. He's like, how is this weak ass dude frying me? Wemby. You are not him. Good deal. Look at Clint Capella. Okay, he got fried. All right, fair enough. Westbrook all the way, Russ, all the way. Punch him. Oh my God, good finish. This should be a Kings Game 5 victory. Oh my God, Clint keeps... Okay, the thing about Clint Capella I'm starting to realize is he can't guard a PNR. This dude, Clint Capella, he is heavy getting all flustered in the pick and roll. He doesn't know what to do. Well, it's got to be a bunch of Westbrook here. Down the stretch, Westbrook gonna miss the layup. Oh no. Spurs can tie it. Castle all the way. Over to... Oh my God, Wemby, stop it. Oh my God, Wemby just tried to take the lead. More Westbrook. Push off. Westbrook. No, he missed again. The Kings leaving the door open for that. Dylan Harper ties the game. Oh, God. I'm still not feeling well enough to do triple overtimes. Commentating. Hey, Westbrook, let's end this game for me, huh? Russell Westbrook. 5 on the shot clock. Russ got to go quick. Russell, just score. Oh, my God, he missed. No, we're going to have double OT. Castle, just hit it. Just hit the 3, Castle. Double OT thriller. Back into Simcast. And thank you. The Sacramento Kings pulling away. Not enough to jump into it. They win by 9 points. Let's go. Crazy stat line from Russ. All right, Sacramento up 3-2 in the series. Let's close it out in 6 games and let's get their first conference finals appearance here. And it looks like they're going to do just that. Up in the 4th quarter, up by 10, hold on to it, and they're going to hold on to it and advance to the conference finals. Let's go. 1 seed versus 2 seed. Dallas versus Sacramento. Here we go. Kyrie, Tonda Yesufu, Cooper Flag, AD, Gafford. Big time series. Game 1 does go to Dallas. All right, they got blown out. That is not a good sign. Game number 2. Okay, 1-1 series. I love that. Come on. Huge game 3 here. Does go to Sacramento. Gut it out, guys. Gut it out. Game 4. No. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, this is a huge game 5. Here we go. Game 5. Oh no. Dallas gets it done. Pistons waiting in the NBA Finals. Game 6. Kings got to win 2 in a row to make the NBA Finals. Can they do it against Dallas? Heading into the 4th quarter, they're up by 12. Looks like they are going to be forcing Game 7 here. Can they hold on to this one? Yes, they can. Game 7 Conference Finals. Big Z has been stepping up in the Conference Finals. Here we go. Let's tighten the hell up. Dallas has the lead the whole first half. 5-point game in the start of the 3rd quarter. Start of the 4th quarter, it's a 16-point game. The Dallas Mavericks are too much to handle. The Sacramento Kings cannot beat them, and they go outside in Game 7 of the conference finals. Oh my gosh. Could it have been more disappointing? As the Dallas Mavericks go on to win in 7 games, and Cooper Flag wins finals MVP, averaging 15 points a game. The glaze is unbelievable. And the Sacramento Kings fall short once again. The big 3 looked really, really good in the conference finals. It was Zion again. We're going 1 more year. They've had more than enough time. And after coming off a 62-win season, this has to be the year. They have their top 3. They still have Kawhi on a 1-year deal. They have some money in free agency to spend here. Let's see what they do. All right, the Kings signed Desmond Bane, DeAndre Ayton, Obi Toppin. Some decent signings. They brought in Ayton and Bane. That could be solid. We're going to fix DeMar DeRozan's attributes. Don't worry about that. Ayton goes down 1. Bane goes down 3. But it's still a decent-looking roster. Anthony Thompson goes up 3. It's a decent-looking team. It is. Westbrook, DeMar, Kawhi is down to a 77. Ayton and Zion, Desmond Bane, Devin Carter, Obi Toppin, Thomas Haw, and Anthony Thompson off the bench. Here we go. Final year of the video. Will the Sacramento Kings get a championship in this final year? I just realized I haven't shown system proficiency once this whole entire video. I'm sorry. I'm still recovering. All right. It's my first video in 6 days. All right. Give me a break. Light keeps going out as well. All right. Final year. I'll see you boys at the end of the season. MVP Victor Wembanyama, Wendell Webb, DeJounte Murray. Still winning 6-mans on different teams now. Hawks won 61 games. Russell Westbrook made All-NBA first team, 26-9-9. Arguably could have been his best season of this video in so far in 5 years. Zion, another 3rd team, 23-7-6. Here we go. The Sacramento Kings finished a 3 seed once again in this final year, and they won 54 games. So from 62 games last year down to 54, still a really, really respectable team record-wise. This is what the rotation is going to be looking like. They didn't make any moves at the deadline. This is the 9-man rotation. Still looks good enough to maybe do something. Let's see. Final stats on the season. Russell Westbrook, you saw his stats. Zion, you saw his stats. DeMar gave you 21, 4, and 4. Bane gave you 11. You had 10 from Ayton, 10 from Kawhi Leonard. Team stats, you have a top 12 offense in the NBA. Defensively, you are sitting at the top 4 defense in the NBA with a 6.2 differential, which is the 6th best in the league. Here we go. Let's see if they can finally save them. Round number 1 against the Houston Rockets. Reed Shepard, Darren Peterson, Tari Eason, Jamari Smith, Şengün. Game number 1, victory. Come on. Let's bang this one out. 1-1 series. 2-1. Yup, come on, go at 3-1. 2-2 series, go at 3-2. All right, 3-2. 3-2s we simcast. We simcast 3-2s. Here we go. Just win one game in the next two. That's all you got to do is win one game in the next two. And you'll be moving on to round number 2 in the playoffs. Or drop this game and then drop the next one, and then we're going to be cooked. They're going to lose this game. 4-point game. Yeah, this game's a wrap. That game's a wrap. It's over with. Game 7. All right, you know, that's really not what they're looking for. And if they blow this game, then the Kings just might be cursed forever, right? And that we might just have to leave it at that. If the Kings blow this game after being up 3-2, and they're going to. They're going to. Oh, wow. 3 seed, 54 wins, upset in round 1, blown out in round 1. They lose 2 straight games, and that's a wrap. That Rockets team only won 43 games. Yeah, that is, I would say, majorly disappointing for the Sacramento Kings in prime Westbrook and Derozan. That's sad, bro. The top 3 guys went absolutely stupid. 25 for all 3 of them boys in the playoffs. Nobody else showed up. As you're gonna go, and who's gonna win the finals this year? Detroit. Detroit wins in 5. Cade wins finals MVP. So 5 years into the video, can prime Westbrook and Demar Derozan save the Sacramento Kings? The answer is no. 5 years. They made it to the conference finals, 1 game away from game 7 last year. They could not get it done. But I would say individually standpoints, they was hooping, bro. 5 years. All NBA teams for Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan, consistent 22 a game plus for the past 5 years, and they brought in Zion, and it still wasn't enough. So Sacramento, if prime Westbrook and prime DeRozan can't do it for y'all, I don't know what can. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you enjoyed this video, you want more of these savings franchise videos, adding the prime players, replacing them with the star players on the team, let me know what team you want me to do this with next, and just let me know what videos overall you want me to do next. We're back on the daily upload grind now. I promise you, I ain't gonna be missing no days in the near future. It was just a random crazy week for me, so I just literally couldn't film. So make sure to drop a like, make sure to drop a sub. We're still on the road to 10K. We're back grinding for y'all boys, and I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace out.